Good morning and good luck, and welcome back to Good Luck with Gino. I'm your host, Gino the Ghost, and welcome to the Good Luck Christmas special. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Wow, guys. Do you feel the holiday cheer coming through your speakers right now? I want to thank you for spending your Christmas with me. I'm assuming you've abandoned your family on this holiday season just to nestle up with some hot cocoa in front of the fire, roasting some chestnuts, and listening to the best podcast in the entire fucking world. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, here's what I need you to do. I need you to make sure you're subscribed, hit the like button, whatever that looks like, comment, leave a 5-star review. Tell your mother-in-law to fuck off, okay? This is your hour. This is your hour that you get to spend with you and me and the craziness of the world. And we're doing it in a winter wonderland today, aren't we? If you're watching on YouTube, which you should be, because holy shit did I come with it today. This is the first time I've busted out a jacket on the episode. Now, granted, it's not cold really in LA. It's a little chilly, but we broke out the Balenciaga winter furry coat here because I had to make a statement, right? I had to let you know that rain or shine, snow or heat, I'm the flyest of all, right? We do have the ice on. It's located on my neck and my pinky today. So if you are watching on YouTube and you get to see the glorious sight that is me and the holiday decorations that we have set up today, which we'll get to in a moment because it's been quite the fucking morning. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Leave a comment. Share it with a loved one. And let's get into the week, yeah? This will be the last episode of 2023. It's been quite the ride. And instead of recapping how amazing this year's been, we're just going to talk about my fucking day because I had an insane fucking day. And I had a whole thing planned to like recap my favorite moments of the year. I'm so rattled by what happened to me this morning that I just have thrown it all out. And we're just going to talk about this because it's fucking insane. So I had this thought when I woke up like, hey, you know what would be really fun? To put a Santa hat on Gengar. And I had a million things to do because I'm leaving for Detroit tomorrow and I have this podcast today. But I thought I got to get a fucking Santa hat for Gengar. So it's fine. I'll just pop over to like Walgreens or Target, grab a quick Santa hat and you know, maybe a decoration or two for the episode and the set. And we're off to the races. Okay. I had to go to 6 fucking stores. Nobody has a Santa hat in stock. I couldn't find one. I went to Target. I went to Walgreens. I went to CVS. I went to another Target. I'm driving all over fucking Los Angeles. Sorry, we've been sold out on Santa hats since November. Oh, sorry. We haven't had any Santa hats in stock for weeks. Excuse me? This is why IRL retail is fucking dead. Like, I can't walk into a Target and buy a Santa hat in December? During the holiday season? If I had time, I could have gone on Amazon and got one in fucking 12 hours for half the price. Why would I ever go to the store again? Especially with how crazy the fucking world is. So get this. After going to 5-6 stores, I'm on my way home. I've given up. And I drive past one more hope, one last location, the 99-cent store. I drive past the 99-cent store in Hollywood. Now, if you've never been to Hollywood, it's not what you think. It's not like the movies anymore. You know, the Walk of Fame and the Chinese theater and wow, look at in the Wax Museum. Yeah, all that shit's still there. But you know what else is there? Fucking insane people everywhere. Not to mention LA has a crazy homeless pandemic happening. So you've got a lot of homeless people, and we're not going to get into homelessness right now because it's a whole other fucking topic for a whole other episode. But major cities are being overrun with homelessness, and it's terrible. And a lot of it is obviously from, you know, a lot of these people have mental disabilities. They're insane, right? Both clinically and just literally insane. A lot of it can be attributed to, there was several insane asylums that were closed in LA like 20, 30 years ago, 15 years ago even, I think maybe. I don't fucking know. I'm kind of talking out of my ass here, but something like this happened, and they just released all of them into the wild. So they're just roaming around LA. And obviously there's a lot of, you know, drug, whatever the fuck. So I try to generally stay out of Hollywood, okay? You especially avoid the 99-cent store in Hollywood. But, you know, I haven't been to a 99-cent store in maybe a decade, and I'm desperate. And I drove past it, and I thought, well, they probably have, like, a Santa hat in there, right? Maybe. I'm right here. So I park my car in the parking lot. And I'm walking into the 99-cent store. And in the parking lot, I see a homeless guy with a squirt gun, like a big squirt gun, like maybe this big. And I see him, and we make eye contact. And this motherfucker pulls up on me, like walks up on me with the squirt gun and points the squirt gun in my face like this. And is like, yo, man, I need some money, man. Run me some money. Okay, so I'm cracking up. I'm hysterically laughing because it's just the most absurd thing. So I don't know what to do. I'm like, I kind of like freeze up for a second, and then I'm like, well, I gotta play along because this guy's fucking crazy. So I don't want to like literally laugh in his face and be like, fuck out of here, you know? So I'm like, hey, man, look, I got nothing on me, man. I'm sorry, man. I got nothing on me. I got my hands up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting held up in the parking lot with a squirt gun. Hey, man, sorry, man. Bro, I got nothing on me, man, you know? And thankfully, you know, I'm dressed like, this is like a funny thing. This is not funny, though. This is some like, I very well could have. There's a lot of like robbery going on in LA and shit, you know. And when I step out, I don't wear nice things really like that, unless I'm coming to film the episode or going to an event. But like, I would never pull up at the 99-cent store with my tennis necklace and my fucking you know, my watch, and I got fucking held up, dude. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything, and then after like kind of playing along, role playing getting robbed in the parking lot, I was like, okay, well, I gotta fucking go. So I was like, all right, man, see ya, you know, happy holidays, whatever. Walked inside, went to the person that worked at the 99-cent store, and I was like, hey, you just thought you should know, you guys got a homeless guy robbing people in the parking lot with a squirt gun. Maybe you wanna make a phone call. Maybe you want to call the LAPD and tell them you got somebody with a super soaker in the parking lot. So anyway, I'm in the 99-cent store, which is the worst place on earth. Hey, when's the last time you went to the 99-cent store? Don't go again. First of all, shouldn't be called the 99-cent store anymore. Nothing's 99 cents anymore. You're lying. This stupid fucking little tree here? $2.99. No Santa hats. All they had was this fucking fedora. Like a Christmas fedora. Look at this stupid fucking hat. I bought it because it's hilarious. $1.75. Not the dollar store. I mean, inflation is hitting everybody hard. Even the fucking dollar store. You're not the dollar store anymore. You're not the 99-cent store. It was the dollar store. Then they thought, nah, you know what's better advertising? 99 cents. Less than $1. Can't even do that anymore. Everything's fucking $2. Not to mention tax. What a ripoff, dude. The 99-cent store in Hollywood, stay away, dude. It's like The Walking Dead in there. That place is fucking horrifying. Anyway, Merry Christmas. You know what I haven't seen a lot of this year? And maybe because it's December 22nd at the time of recording, or I don't even know what fucking day it is. It's December 20th right now. Maybe because it's December 20th, I haven't seen any of this, but I haven't seen any New Year's resolutions. Nobody talking about their New Year's resolutions. Hopefully everybody's given up on that dumbass idea, right? Are we done with that? Can we stop that as a society? Can we give up on New Year's resolutions? Because how many times are you going to lie to yourself? How many consecutive years are you going to look in the fucking mirror and be a pathological liar to yourself? New Year's resolutions never work for several reasons. I've unpacked the psyche of why, and I'm going to share it with you now. So bundle up, grab some hot cocoa, and let's set some realistic expectations, okay? First of all, everybody sets unrealistic goals with overambitious and vague resolutions without a plan. You can't just be like, hey, I'm going to lose 20 pounds next year. Hey, I'm going to go to the gym. That's not even, you're not even making an actual resolution most of the time. That's not how goal setting works. You can't have like a lack of specificity because these resolutions are often broad, like get healthy, or like, what does that mean? You can't just break habits because you decide on December 26th that you're going to stop being a piece of shit in the new year. That's not how it works. Motivation fades, like the initial enthusiasm that you have, that you've fabricated for yourself going into the new year, which, by the way, the calendar is a man-made construct. January is just January because we decided it was. If you want to get technical, the new year really begins in spring. But that's another story. It's this like all or nothing approach that people have for themselves, and then they just abandon it. I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week. Well, then it's January 12th and you've only gone 3 times and you're like, well, I'm a piece of shit again, and you give up. You can't have a New Year's resolution if you don't actually build habits. And goal setting is something that you can't just decide to do once a year without any actual, like you need to understand the pitfalls of why goals don't work so you can start setting realistic, structured, achievable goals so you can actually get shit done. And you shouldn't wait until the new year to do these things. For example, I've known that I have to go to the gym more. I'm getting a little older. The metabolism's slowing down. But guess what? I'm not, 2024, gonna have to go to the gym more. I know that I need to go to the gym more. It shouldn't take this for me to actually go do it. So I'm not gonna tell myself that I'm gonna go do it at the top of the year because the calendar has given me the motivation to go do it. I'm just gonna have to decide when it's right for me to do it, when I wanna stop being a lazy piece of shit. And the problem is, a lot of these resolutions and resolutions like that are result-based thinking. So for me, I need to go to the gym more, or I need to eat healthier. I'm thinking result-based, which is purely me thinking I need to lose 6 pounds so I look chiseled on camera, right? Result-based thinking is not the way to do it. Result-based thinking leads to stress. You get anxious about your goals. Therefore, you don't feel like you can go do them. There's the rigidity of like disappointment. And when you have little flexibility with your goals, and it's like, this is what I need to do, and if I don't do it, I'm a failure. there's a high chance of disappointment if those goals aren't met. And if you're not even creating realistic goals, you're not going to achieve them. You need to switch to desire-based thinking, which is basically like, what is the actual reason that I want to do these goals? It needs to be rooted in like personal interests and desires and values, and those are the things that will lead to sustainable change. And I think like the most important thing, the most effective thing for me when setting new goals that I've done in like music and all these things that I've been successful in is only been through habit stacking. And if you don't know what habit stacking is, it's essentially a productivity and behavior change technique that involves integrating a new habit on top of an existing habit. So, for example, like let's say you're getting older, like me, and you want to develop the habit of stretching your body more, right? And like getting, stretching and improving your flexibility and reducing stiffness. You essentially have to find an already, like a habit that you already have. So let's say every morning you make a cup of coffee because you're a coffee addict like me, right? So you stack the habit of making and having your morning cup of coffee with stretching. Every morning when I make my cup of coffee, I'm going to stretch. And that's how you stack a habit on top of another habit. It's much easier to create a new habit by stacking it on top of another habit. So another one I have, like one that was huge for me, being so consistent with putting out content. It's a lot of work to make all this content. I drop a clip every day. I do one episode a week, and I drop a podcast clip from that episode every day throughout the week. That's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of editing that I have to do. I could pay somebody to do it, but I'm very particular about the editing style, what parts of it are in there, et cetera, et cetera. So I do it myself. Another habit that I wanted to form was being more active and getting outside, because I'm a studio rat and I live indoors and I'm a day trader and I do all these things. So I had to get outside more, I had to be more active, and I have to edit all these clips. So what do? I stacked habits. So every day I go for a walk. While I'm walking and getting exercise and sunshine, I'm editing a podcast clip on my phone. Now, is it safe? Probably not, because I'm walking with my head down, crossing the street. I try to look both ways, but that's habit stacking. And now I'm knocking out 3 things at once, and I've built the habit of doing it. The key to successful habit stacking is to choose a specific trigger, which is the existing habit that you have or are forming, and a clear action, which is the new habit that you'll perform immediately after the trigger. This way, you're leveraging the momentum of your existing routine to help you build the new habit more effectively. Now, I should charge for that fantastic fucking advice, but instead, I'm giving it away for free on the Good Luck Podcast. So fuck a New Year's resolution. Just start building new habits that lead you to desired-based outcomes to make you a better person. Yeah? Can we all agree to do that in 2024? Wonderful. I'm concluding the year drinking some unbranded water. Because you know what? My New Year's resolution is, if you aren't fucking paying me, you're not getting on the Good Luck Podcast. And that includes you, Apple. So we put this fucking ribbon on the Apple logo. And we're going to have some new fun things. Because you know what, Apple? If you're not paying me, then I'm not fucking advertising for you every day on my show. Yeah? I had 25 million impressions last week. Are you motherfuckers going to cut the check? No? Okay. Suck my dick. This laptop brought to you by a ribbon from the 99-cent store. Okay, what else happened this week? Maybe the funniest fucking clip from a politician since George Santos. Eric Adams, who is the mayor of New York somehow, was on the news and said this week. Let's roll the clip.
Mr. Mayor, we've come to the end of what was a very eventful 2023, right? So when you look at the totality of the year, if you had to describe it, and it's tough to do, in one word, what would that word be, and tell me why?
New York. This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open. This is a very, very complicated city, and that's why it's the greatest city on the globe.
What? Okay, first of all, New York. That's 2 words. He gave you the easiest question ever as a politician. And before you even fucked it up completely, you fucked it up right in the beginning. If you could describe this year in one word, what would it be? New York. Huh? Okay. Then he proceeds to give the most bizarre fucking answer of all time. What is this answer?
Mr. Mayor, we've come to the end of what was a very eventful 2023, right? So when you look at the totality of the year, if you had to describe it, and it's tough to do, in one word, what would that word be, and tell me why?
New York. This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open.
What kind of fucking answer is this, dude? Bro used 9/11 as a marketing campaign. Dude's trying to pitch us on the city of New York with, man, every day you wake up, look out your window, and you could potentially witness the most traumatic moment in the history of our nation. Come to New York. Live, laugh, terrorism. New York. What the fuck? Why would he think of saying that? What would compel him to say that? Like a terrorist act happens in New York, a building blows up. God, this city is awesome. You gotta love New York, huh? You gotta love this city. You could experience everything. You could get bombed on the subway. Or you could experience your friend opening a new pizza parlor. Flip a coin. Heads, you open a small business. Tail, an act of terrorism kills 3,000 people. New York. That's the weirdest thing. What's crazy is I know he thought of this answer. Like he came prepared with this answer. You know, when you're on a fucking local news station, they're not like grilling you with questions you're not prepared for. They're like, hey, we're going to ask you this question, and the news anchor threw him a softball question, and instead of just hitting a single with a simple answer, he threw the fucking baseball bat into the crowd and killed a small child. Essentially. I'm not even kidding, dude. I could be the mayor of New York. I see a clip like this and I think to myself, I could be the president. There's no fucking way this guy is the mayor of the most powerful city in the world. This fucking idiot. Listen, I mean, you don't need to be qualified. You don't need to be articulated. You don't need to even have rational thought. You don't need to be charismatic. How did this guy get elected?
Mr. Mayor, we've come to the end of what was a very eventful 2023, right? So when you look at the totality of the year, if you had to describe it, and it's tough to do, in one word, what would that word be, and tell me why?
New York. This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open.
Yeah.
This is a very, very complicated city, and that's why it's the greatest city on the globe.
It's the greatest city on earth, man. Any day you could wake up and a fucking plane could crash into the building and kill everybody in it. I mean, just absolute lunacy, dude. I think my New Year's resolution for 2024 is to become the mayor of New York. I'm going to put my mind to it and just launch a campaign. I think I could do it. Yeah, I mean, any day. Look, hey, New York's a great place, man. You know, one day you could wake up and your best friend's, opening a new business, and the next. Speaking of planes crashing, Southwest Airlines has people up in arms with their new policy called Southwest's Customer of Size Policy, which basically allows customers of size to get a free extra seat next to them on the flight and pre-board so that they don't have to bump into people walking through the aisles. Okay, so people are pissed. People are irate because they think that Southwest Airlines is kicking skinny people off of the plane to accommodate people of size. They're not doing that. They're not like kicking off the skinny customers because they're like, hey, we got a Chub Scout that needs 2 seats and you're going to have to get off even though you paid for it. Sorry. There's videos circulating where people are just making up stuff. That's not what's happening. Essentially, you can book an extra seat ahead of time. So like if you're a customer of size, you can book 2 tickets and then after your flight, they will reimburse you. Or you can show up to the airline. Let's say you just booked 1 seat and you're a customer of size. And you say, hey, I'd like to implement your airline's customer of size policy and I would like an extra seat. They then will ask if anybody wants to give up their seat for flight vouchers, which they do all the time. And most people will say yes. And then they will give you an extra seat. Now, also with Southwest, you can't like pick your seat, which is a fucking weird thing with Southwest. It's like first come, first serve type thing, which is why I would never fly Southwest anyway. But yeah, it seems like most people, what they're doing is they're booking an extra seat ahead of time and then getting reimbursed after the fact. You just call the airline and you say, hey, I flew as a customer of size. I need to get reimbursed for my second ticket. When you book your second ticket in the middle seat, you put like XS for extra seat or something. Ironic because XS also stands for extra small. But anyway, what I want to know is how do they know? If I booked an extra seat and then I called the next day and said, hey, I'm a customer of size and I need an extra seat, my extra seat reimbursed, how would they know? It's not a FaceTime call with the customer service rep. I'm on the phone. How would they know? I have no issue with fat people and people traveling while obese getting a free seat. Like I know traveling while obese is probably super difficult, but traveling while skinny is also difficult. Traveling in general is difficult. It sucks. And fuck the airlines. So I'm trying to finesse, dude. I think for science, I'm going to have to try this out. Like, what if you're fucking swole like me, dude? Am I a customer size? Because I got super broad shoulders and I'm fucking swole? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to fucking sit next to people with my... I'm going to book a middle seat, book 3 seats, use my customer of size policy, get the whole row to myself. Because I'm like 5'10", 160, but on the phone with Southwest Airlines, I'm 6'6", 320. On the phone with Southwest Airlines, I'm an offensive lineman for the Detroit Lions. And I need this whole fucking row. And then I started thinking, like, what if you're super tall? Like, what about tall people? Now, you know, I'm average male height, so I've never had this issue. But I know I have a lot of tall friends, and they complain about leg room. So, like, can you get upgraded to first class or, like, economy comfort with more leg room for free? If you're super tall, you're still a customer of size, just the other way. Instead of being a customer of size, you're a customer of size. There's a dick joke somewhere here. I'm not going to make it, but there is one there. I mean, this just seems like a slippery slope for airline industries, and I love it because fuck the airline industries. Fuck them, dude. Any way motherfuckers can get over on the airline industry, fuck them, dude. It's pretty sick that Southwest is giving overweight people a free ticket. Meanwhile, Spirit Airlines charges you $400 for an overweight carry-on bag. You get a free ticket with Southwest, and if you're on Spirit, they make you fucking sit in the under the carriage if your bag's overweight. I just like... I'm down for airlines to start implementing these policies. Like, I have an airline passenger, I have yapophobia. You know what I mean? I got severe yapophobia on airplanes. I have a fear of sitting next to somebody who's going to talk my fucking ear off the whole flight about shit that I don't care about. And I have to sit there and pretend to be engaged, or like put on I have like my headphones on, and then they're trying to talk to me with my headphones on, and I have to like take one off and like pause the movie and be like, yeah, that's crazy. And, oh, what? Your niece is what? Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, your niece makes music. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. The whole fucking flight. Yapophobia. Do I get a seat next to me for that? Can I get reimbursed? Why stop there, dude? Why stop there with obese people? I think that airlines need to implement a customer of smell policy. And when you go to board your flight, the agent at the gate should smell everybody that walks in. And if you don't wear deodorant or you smell like shit, you should get a whole row to yourself, because I don't want to have to sit next to somebody like that again. Because I'll sit next to somebody on a plane and it's like, hey man, you knew you were getting on a tuna can in the sky with 500 people today. You thought it wasn't a good idea to shower and throw some Old Spice on? You selfish fucking piece of shit. Oh, you're all natural and you don't want to put chemicals on your body? Don't put your body odor chemicals in my fucking nostrils for 4 hours from LA to Miami. Let's implement that policy next. I think you should, once a flight, you should be able to kick somebody off of the fucking airplane. If everybody on the airplane votes to kick them off, to throw them out of the plane, you should be able to do it once per flight. Like those videos of airline or customers just being like fucking belligerent on planes and like yelling and like being just a piece of shit, and like just if everyone votes, you just kick them off the fucking flight. Okay, moving on. Okay. Oh man, I've been dying to talk about this. Tinder has begun offering a $4.99 a month monthly subscription package called Tinder Select. And when I say $4.99, I don't mean $4.99. No, I mean $500 a month. $500 a month for Tinder Select, an invite-only membership offered to less than 1% of users, the most active users on the platform, which means probably the most sexually active users on the platform, which means probably the most STD-ridden users on the platform. Applicants that are accepted can unlock exclusive perks like paying $500 a month and a new virtual badge that tells everybody how down bad you are, that you can wear proudly on your profile. It's the app's fourth paid tier option, Tinder Plus, Tinder Gold, Tinder Platinum, and now Tinder Select. This new premium tier is going to have a relatively tiny amount of new payers, says Gary Swidler, but a significant impact on revenue per pair and ultimately on revenue. The chief financial officer and president of Tinder's parent company, Match Group, Gary Swidler. I mean, just sounds like, it almost sounds like Swindler, right? And rhymes with Twitter and Tinder. Okay, how do you use Tinder Select? According to Tinder's website, a Tinder Select membership includes 1, direct messaging to people without matching first up to 2 times a week. What? So you can pay Tinder $500 to message people that don't match with you. So somebody can swipe left on you and you can still send them a DM if you spend $500 a month. This person isn't attracted to you and decided to swipe left on you. Hey, give it a shot anyways. Finally, a membership tier for guys who won't take no for an answer. Ah, yes. Capitalism showing once again that corporations will ignore consent if it means more money for their pockets. Dude, how fucking creepy and irresponsible of Tinder. That's insane. First of all, you shouldn't be on Tinder. Anybody. Okay? But if you are on Tinder, and you're a girl, hey, good luck. Because now you're going to have rich, sleazy douchebags forcing themselves into your direct messages. But I guess that's Instagram anyway, huh? I guess you've been dealing with that on the internet forever. Why not have it on one more app? What else does Tinder Select offer? A profile with an unblurred photo that is prioritized on other users' likes you grid for 1 week. I don't even know what that is. I haven't been on Tinder in like fucking 100 years. I was on Tinder when it first came out. It was horrible and disgusting, and I can only imagine how horrible it is now. Anyway, not to sound like I'm better than you, but sorry. What else? Yeah, a badge that shows off access to the exclusive tier. You're a loser. A badge of embarrassment. A gold medal in the Down Bad Olympics. A select mode that lets members see and be seen by the app's most sought-after profiles for more exceptional connections. Made up. Just made up. That's just the app's most sought-after profiles. What the fuck does that mean? This is like Raya for whores. It's like the Raya app for like the bottom of the barrel. Dude, $6,000 a year. Can you imagine paying $6,000 a year and still getting no bitches? $6,000. Dude, for $6,000, just go to Vegas and buy some whores. Just go to some other country across the sea and just buy some prostitutes. What are you doing, guys? Because this is just the membership. You then have to take these women on dates. And if you're paying $500 a month and you're wearing that badge on your profile, these girls aren't going to want to go to fucking Benihana's. You can't take these girls to El Pollo Loco. You know what I'm saying? You're going to fucking Nobu. You're taking her to a vineyard. You're probably taking a trip. Your first date's going to cost $2,000 minimum. Anybody paying for this, I want to make this clear. I want to make this explicitly clear. And there's no exceptions to what I'm about to say. You understand? No exceptions. Any single person paying for this, anybody paying for Tinder Select is unequivocally a fucking loser. That's it. You're a loser. And you have to accept that. And stage one is accepting it. So, embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Holy shit, that's so funny. Oh my God. Okay, what else? Oh, speaking of loneliness on this same token of loneliness. There's a new app coming out called Digi AI, which is a online AI companion app with a range of customizable features to fit your matching type, from physical aesthetics to backstories to cultivated interests. So it's a new app, where you literally just build an AI companion, and it's accompanied by a relationship progression. So like you start off in the friend zone, and then you have to work your way out of it, and the dialogue gets more intimate as you progress. So here is a clip of this. Here's Digi AI.
It was so nice talking to you today. Honestly, I've never met anyone like you.
The world is harsh, except you.
Finally, people can sext Pixar characters. I mean, this is wild, dude. So it's like Tamagotchi for adults, basically. I have so many questions. Like, how intimate does it get? You know, like, can you actually sext? Is there a rating for this AI companion? Does the relationship like get dull? You know, do you break up with it when you're done? If you're bored and you want to try a different one, if you make a new one while you're still with this one, are you cheating? Does it die? Can you have AI children and raise an AI family and use it as a tax write-off? I had this take on a previous episode, but I'm going to recycle it because it was before my show was popping off and it didn't get the attention it deserved. I think that AI companions are incredible and great for society. All the comments and all the people are like, "Oh, we're fucked. Society's fucked. This is the worst thing that could ever happen. What happened to real intimate interactions? What happened to real love?" Like, that's all still going to exist. This is great for lonely people. And the lonely economy, which was the name of my episode, the loneliness economy, it's going to be a $1 trillion industry. It's already a $1 trillion industry. It's going to be a $1 kajillion industry. And AI companions are great because it's going to be great for incels. And I think that AI relationships will significantly cut down on mass shootings. And we will start seeing way less mass shootings because most mass shootings are from people who are incels and are sexually frustrated and blame women for everything or blame minorities for the fact that they can't get bitches. And I'm telling you right now, as these more and more of these roll out, we will see numbers of mass shootings and manifestos go down significantly. I swear to God, check back in like 5 years and I'll be doing a victory lap. I told you so. We may have we thought we had to ban guns and ban assault rifles. Turns out we just needed this. AI is going to be definitely going to, it's a lot of fucking crazy shit's coming from AI, but that is going to be something that is a net positive for society. Our main story is also about AI, and it's a new music app that has been put on my radar called Suno AI. Suno is a venture-backed AI music company that is insane. It focuses on creating original music with original vocals, and it's a text-to-music generator, and it's fucking wild. And we're going to play around with it today live on the Good Luck Podcast. How exciting. So essentially, the way it works is there's a free tier, and you can generate, I think, 5 or 10 songs a day for free. Or you can pay, and I'm paying, so I have the $8 a month feature because I want to fuck around and try it out. But also, if you are a paid user, you own the music, and you own the commercial rights. So here we go. Let's try it out. Let's start with, let's create a Good Luck Podcast intro jingle. Okay, let's try this. Okay, it's generating. Oh, it's fast. Okay, and it generates two examples per prompt. So here's the first one. Upbeat, pop, energetic, it says. Here we go.
Hey, hey, it's time to start your day. Good luck with Gino's on the way. Whether you're driving or at work, tune in and let Gino do the work. Feel the love, get inspired. With every episode you'll be inspired. Good luck with Gino, it's your lucky day. So come on, let's vibe and hit play.
Wow. What the fuck? Okay, so that's like kind of bad, but not bad. It also has a transcript of the lyrics. It shows you the lyrics. Let's listen to the second one, and then I'll dive into the lyrics. Here's the second one. Good luck, it's called. Pop energetic is the genre.
Everybody listen close. There's a brand new show that you gotta know. It's called Good Luck with Gino. It's gonna get you moving, get you in the zone. Good luck, good vibes, good times. With Gino by your side, you'll be feeling fine. Every week, he's gonna bring the hype. So come on, let's go tune in online.
Woo! Sing it, AI.
Good luck, good vibes, good times. With Gino, it's gonna be a real delight. So get
goes crazy.
ready to laugh, learn and grow. Good luck, let's go.
Dude, that might be the new intro. That's so fucking fire. What? Dude, that's crazy.
Everybody listen close. There's
Is this Michael Jackson? No, come on.
Good luck with Gino.
I mean, this is crazy, dude. This is the hardest part right here. The hook. Okay, hold on. We got to try more. Okay. I want to try a rap one. Like, all right, let me try to see if I can use this in real life. Because I own the music that I make here, so I want to try. Let's do a rap. Let's do a crossover radio rap song. Top 40 about luxury clothing and getting women. Okay, it's generating. Dude, this is nuts. I've used a lot of AI software in the past few months. Over the course of a year, but it hasn't even been usable other than like the past 6 months. And most of it sucks ass. Those two things I'm wildly impressed already. Everything's generated with AI. The lyrics, the name of the song, there's cover art. The voice is AI generated. The melodies are AI generated. The beat is AI generated. Okay, here are these. This song is called Designer Threads. Hip hop trap energetic.
Got the Gucci on my body, yeah, I'm dripping with style. Versace on my shade is the way that I style. Balenciaga kicks, walking with swagger. Louis on my belt, saucing like a dagger. Flexing in designer threads, yeah, we living the dream. Marking that Burberry, rolling with the team. Stacks on stacks, we steady counting that cheddar. Getting all the ladies, we the flyest trendsetters.
Oh man, some of you are in trouble. That is indistinguishable from a SoundCloud rapper. Some of you are in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. There were some things in there. And remember, it generates two. Here's the second one. This one's called Designer Drippin', Trap Energetic Rap.
Flexing like a boss. Just silent close on my body, I'm dripping sauce. Got the Gucci on my neck, Louis on my feet. All these ladies round me, the carrots just the heat. I'm the sun, I'm tripping. With my shades on, I'm tripping. Rolling deep with my crew is sipping. We're falling down the limit.
That's crazy, dude. Now that song sucks, right? But it sounds like every shitty bad rap song that someone's tried to submit to me. It sounds like your homie from back home who like won't give it up that needs to, right? I gotta tell you, man, that is... Okay, let me try something. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I want to A/B, because there's also a custom mode if you're a paid user where you can insert lyrics and then it will generate music around your lyrics. So I'm going to pull up lyrics from one of my songs. I have a song called Over that is not out yet, that I did with a producer named Ruanga, who's awesome. And I'm going to copy and paste the lyrics from this song in, and then I'm going to play my version. Okay, first I'm going to play the AI version, then I'm going to play my version. Okay, so here are my lyrics. Actually, I'm going to play my version first. All right, so I'm going to play my version, then I'm going to copy and paste the lyrics into Suno AI and see what it creates. So here's my version called Over. Here we go. And it's a fucking slap, by the way. This is some exclusive shit right here.
Gucci jeans on a buckle, match a go, y'all. New Philippe, catch pneumonia if you hold it. Pocket buzzing from a bitch, I ignore it. In Korea with a freak and she on one. Every girl that I meet wanna find love. Told my ex last night she should grow up. Double text on my phone in the morning. Asian girl that I'm with rolling over. I don't know why you thought that you could call me. And I'm still hung up on why you thought that you could cross me. Funny how you get tongue-tied every time I walk up to you now. I don't think that you quite realize when I say goodbye, that means it's over, it's over. Just look the other way. It's over, it's over. Ain't nothing left to say. It's over, no closure. I know you used to fuck with me, but you don't get that luxury. Just had to let you know that it's over. Girl, you come.
Okay, so that's obviously a smash, potential #1, whatever. Just something I casually made on a Wednesday one day. Okay, so I'm pasting these lyrics into Suno AI. Oh, I did it already while we were listening. And it has generated 2 songs with the lyrics. So here we go. It's Over. Here's the AI generated.
Gucci G's on the buckle, let's go yard. New Philippe, catch some money if you hold it. Pocket buzzing from a bitch, I ignore it. In Korea with a freak and she on one. Every girl that I meet wanna find love. So my ex last night, she should grow up. Double text to my phone in the morning. Asian girl that I'm with rolling over. I don't know why you thought that you could call me. I'm still hung up on why you thought that you could cross me out.
Oh shit.
Funny how you get tongue-tied every time I walk up you to you now. I don't think that you quite realize when I say goodbye that ain't me.
Okay, so that's sick. That is sick, dude. Because my version's obviously better because it's me. But what's cool is, as a songwriter, I could put lyrics into this and maybe find melodies and like cool things to play with or try out. You know what I mean? And obviously it's tough because like when you write to a beat, you're writing to the beat within the constraints of the beat. But like there's interesting pockets in here. Okay, here's another one. Here's the other one I generated with the same lyrics.
Be lost, free, put your time back. Run up with time. G's on the buckle, let's do ya. No Philippe, get the money if you hold it. Pocket buzzing from a beach, I ignore it. In Korea with a freak, and she on one. Every Every girl that I meet wanna find love. Told my ex last night she should grow up. Double text on my phone in the morning. Asian girl that I'm with rolling over. I don't know why. You thought that you could call me, I'm still hung up on why. You thought that you could cross me out, funny how you get tongue-tied. Every time I walk up you to you now, I don't think that you quite realize when I said goodbye, that means
That, I mean, dude, that's sick. This app is valid, bro. This shit is valid. This is a really cool fucking tool. This is a really cool tool. Now, again, to the common ear, you know, people are going to be like, it's going to replace songwriters. It's going to replace music. It's not. This is going to be a really fun tool for people to use to create music that don't know how to make music. It's going to lead to an insane oversaturation that we already have, just 10xing, like I predicted, on Spotify and all DSPs, because all you have to do is pay $10 a month and you can release just unlimited AI music like this onto DSPs. Little to no lift. Now, again, exciting as a songwriter because I can use it as a tool to think of new melodies in song construction, to get out ideas, but also, if I wanted, I could just create AI music that I own with my lyrics and curate it in my way and put that out. And I don't got to deal with anybody. I don't got to deal with an artist. I don't got to deal with a producer. I don't got to deal with a label. I own all of it. Whoa. This will get better. It won't sound as shitty quality-wise. You can download the audio. You can remix it. Let me remix it. I've never remixed anything before. Did it work? I don't know what this is. But like, for example, this is sick because this is just a dope melody. I mean, this is tight, dude. This is valid. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. People that suck are going to get replaced. That's tough. All right. Before we wrap the show, I know it's been a pretty lengthy episode, but we got a couple more things we got to laugh about, and again, it's the last episode of the year. All right, so you're gonna sit here with me, and we're gonna kick off. We're gonna end the year on a high note with everyone's favorite segment, the FOH HOF, the Fuck Outta Here Hall of Fame, and for the last class, the last people to be brought into the opening class of the FOH HOF, the first year of the FOH HOF. We have two hilarious videos that we're going to laugh at. The first one brought to us by an insane derivative of Christianity. Again, you guys know I'm a Christian, but I love laughing at people that have just taken it to some weird fucking level, some weird extreme. And this video is fucking hilarious. Here we go.
God is setting you free right now. Is there anything you wanted to renounce?
I want to renounce a generational curse. My child is autistic and he has no brains at all. Like, we've tried everything, and I've gone through deliverance before, and it's just so hard to break this curse.
God is breaking this generational curse right now. Thank you, Jesus. His power is here right now. It is time now for your deliverance and your family's deliverance. I break every generational curse off of you.
Oh my God. If you're not watching on YouTube, guys, you're really missing out here. Okay. Let's unpack that. First of all, him saying autistic as an Australian is hilarious. My son's autistic. He's autistic. That's a terrible impression.
God is setting you free right now. Is there anything you wanted to renounce?
I want to renounce.
Why is she crying? She sounds like she's crying when she asks the question. Is there anything you want to renounce?
God is setting you free right now. Is there anything you wanted to renounce?
I want to renounce a generational curse. My child is autistic.
Child is autistic?
And he has no brains at all. Like
Oh my God. That's such a fucking terrible thing to say about your child, dude. He's got no brains at all? Do you know how autism works? He actually has more brains than most people. In fact, your son is clearly has more brains than you. You fucking idiot. Dude, his son is way fucking smarter than he is. Autism is a superpower, first of all. I have a cousin in my family with autism. He's the smartest person in my fucking family. Dude can like put together a computer and take it apart and put it back together and like fucking, you know what I mean? Okay. Hey, his son's autistic. He's got no brains at all. Okay.
we've tried everything, and I've gone through deliverance before, and it's just so hard to break this curse.
God is breaking this generational curse right now.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesus.
So God is
His power is here
healing
right now.
his son
It
from
is
autism.
time now for your deliverance
starts-
and your family's deliverance.
What is he doing?
I break
He's screaming on
every
stage.
generational curse off of you.
Why did the sound technician at the church throw the delay on and crank up the reverb? She sounds like a WWE announcer. Break every generational curse in this corner. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. And in this corner, this fucking horrible father, embarrassing himself, self. Dude, bro went Super Saiyan. He literally goes Super Saiyan in the middle of Look at
For
this
your
guy.
deliverance and your family's deliverance. I break every generational curse off of you.
And then the My Hero Academia music playing. That had to be in the edit. There's no way that they really played that music in the church. There's no reason that they just threw on the fucking an anime theme song while he was going Super Saiyan mode. He's just on the floor convulsing. Does a fucking somersault, dude. He does a fucking somersault. Look at this.
All of this whole family united.
He looks like when you spray a roach with the fucking roach spray, and it's just like, fuck. I mean, this is mental illness. I shouldn't be making fun of this guy. We need to get this guy into a fucking home, right? And everybody that's there. Oh my God, dude. That's the craziest thing I've ever, I mean, it's not the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's just another crazy thing that I've seen today, you know? Break every generational curse. All right. Last one. Okay, this video has been it's been DM'd to me about 100 times. And I finally got around to laughing about it with you guys. So here are two guys on a podcast, one an entrepreneur bro, giving us some great financial advice. Let's hear it.
Let's say I had to have $60,000. You go to a bank and you say, I need $61,000. They then say, okay, here's your credit. This is what we'll give you or won't give you. Or do you have an asset that we could leverage against? Well, what do you think that I used as my asset? I used my paintings.
Yeah.
I said, well, I have these paintings. What people don't know is anytime I did a painting, I would have it appraised. And once it was appraised, I could then get insurance on it. So when the bank seen it, they were like, okay, we'll give you $60,000.
Oh,
So
because
now-
you had all these paintings.
That's
like
right.
5,000, 5,000,
That's
5,000,
right.
10,000,
That's
5,000.
right.
Just
That's
ones
right.
that didn't sell.
So here's my collection of paintings. Here's my asset. I can borrow against them. I now get the $60,000. I buy the tattoo
That's
studio.
crazy. You didn't purchase them. You painted them.
That's right.
Yeah,
and here's the
that's funny.
thing. Oh no, please don't take my paintings because I couldn't do it again.
Yeah, you could just paint more.
I could repaint them again. If you think
that's
about
funny.
it, it's kind of a hack way
Infinite money glitch.
of selling your paintings.
Oh, it's kind of like a hack way. It's like a money glitch. It's a money hack that is what we call in the traditional finance world fraud. Oh, it's like this money glitch. It's like this. It's kind of like this hack you can do on the banks where you commit insurance fraud. Oh, it's like this hack where you can get on a podcast and then admit to insurance fraud. Yeah, you could just paint more and do it again. It's simple. You just get a $60,000 loan from a painting, use it as collateral on the loan, default on the loan, and then it's like you just sold your painting to the bank for $60,000. And it's kind of like this money glitch because I can just paint more and then go back to the bank and say, hey guys, remember that painting that I defaulted on, that I used as leverage and collateral that I defaulted on? I got another one. You guys want to buy another one of my paintings? And this one's $65,000 because, well, I just sold a painting for $60,000 to the bank down the street, to a different branch. Was wondering if you guys wanted to give me a loan for $65,000 for another one of my paintings. And spoiler alert, I'm going to default on this one too. Bro is the Banksy of bank fraud. His artist pseudonym is Banksy fraud. This fucking jamoke. What is, dude? What is going on here with this guy? That he thinks that he can just, the audacity to get on a podcast and admit to wire fraud and try to pass it off as advice. It's just like JP Morgan Chase just has this guy's shitty art hanging all over his estates that he bought. Yeah, it's just kind of like a money glitch. I used insurance fraud to buy my tattoo studio in Orlando. Use this simple money hack to nuke your credit to 150. Course in bio. Also, this is unequivocally bullshit. I've worked with art dealers. I work in the art space. I trade digital art. I know for a fact that most financial institutions don't offer art on or offer loans on any art. They hate offering loans on art. They will only allow you to use art as collateral on like blue chips that are like extremely expensive, that have heavy, heavy auction history. And even then, like if you have like a Basquiat or like a super expensive painting from a renowned artist, they'll generally only offer you 30 to 40% as a loan on collateral. You can't just get full, and you certainly can't just do a fucking doodle on your fridge and take it into the bank and be like, this doodle that I did is $80,000. Can I have $80,000? So dude probably just made up a story that he thought was a great idea as an example of a way to print money, but really it's just money laundering and blue-collar crime. I'm sorry, white-collar crime. Right. What I should have done is had a FOH HOF of the year. Maybe we'll do that at the top of the year. Maybe the next episode to recap the year we'll have like the biggest fuck out. This guy would probably be up for because that's one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. Maybe one of the dumbest things that we've ever had on this show. Yeah, it's a money hack. And this fucking idiot that's interviewing him just like,
let's say I had to have $60,000.
having this epiphany.
You go to a bank,
Like,
you say I need $61,000.
it's like a money hack. You can just
they
pay
then
another
say,
one.
okay, here's your credit. This is what we'll give you or won't give you. Or do you have an asset that we could leverage against? Well, what do you think that I used as my asset? I used my paintings.
Duh.
Yeah.
I said, well, I have these paintings. What people don't know is anytime I did a painting, I would have it appraised. And once it was appraised, I could then get insurance on it. So when the bank seen it, they were like, okay, we'll give you $60,000.
Oh,
So
because
now-
you had all these paintings.
That's
like
right.
5,000,
because I have all
5,000,
these
10,000.
paintings, dude. This fucking poor kid, man. They need to charge $100,000 for podcast equipment. You should have to pay $100,000 to have a podcast starting now. Obviously, after me. Okay, well, that's going to conclude today's show. I have to pack. I'm flying to Detroit tomorrow morning. I don't know if we're going to have an episode on January 1st. We'll see. I'm going to have to, if I do, we're going to have to film it in Detroit. We might just start the next week, season 2. We'll see. Stay tuned. But guys, I want to thank you for an incredible year on this show. You know, this is episode 38. We haven't had a lot of these. We're just getting started. And again, the growth has been incredible. Your support has been incredible. And it's been fun to grow with you. And we're just getting started. Next year is going to be fucking insane. My New Year's resolution is to just have the #1 podcast in the world, and we're going to do it together. So yeah, I want to thank you guys once again. And to take us out to end 2023, we're going to leave it up to one of my new podcast intros / outros from Suno AI. Good luck. I don't know who it's by. I'm going to create a name for the artist of this person. Anyway, thanks again. And as the world continues to crumble at our feet in this year and in the next, good night and good luck.
Everybody listen close. There's a brand new show that you gotta know. It's called Good Luck with Gino. It's gonna get you moving, get you in the zone.
I'm reading the lyrics.
Good vibes, good times with Gino by your side. You'll be feeling fine every week. He's gonna bring the hype. So come on.
Come on, everybody, sing it.
Tune in online.
Woo!
Good luck, good vibes, good times with Gino. It's gonna be a real team night. So get ready to laugh, learn and grow. Good luck, let's go.
Fuck yeah, dude. Good night and good luck.